In this module, you will learn about interrelations among the life table functions, discussing topics such as what is the life table, the various columns of life table, the assumptions that are involved in the preparation of life tables, and the nature of relationships among various columns in a life table. There are many different types of life tables, such as current life table, cohort of generational life table, complete and abridged life tables, and single and multiple decrement life tables, which are also discussed in detail in the other modules in this paper. The differences between them are also briefly highlighted in this module.
I am Dr. C.P. Prakasham, retired professor from International Institute for Population Sciences, Mumbai. I will be teaching about mortality, module number 25, interrelations among the life table functions. Learning objects. In this module, we will be learning about life table and interrelation among the life table functions. What is life table? Columns of life table, types of life table, assumptions involved in preparation of life table, relationship among the columns. Example. What is life table? A life table is the life history of a hypothetical cohort of persons which over a period of time gets depleted systematically because of death of its members till such time when all the persons are died. A life table so constructed is called cohort or generation life table. Types of life table. Current life table, cohort or generation life table, complete and abridged life table, single decrement or multiple decrement life table, multi-stage life table. Current life table is based upon the mortality experience of a community for a short period of time, 1 year or 3 years duration, which mortality of the community has not changed. Since current life table does not depict the mortality conditions of all the persons born in the community, as it is referring to short period, hence current life table is viewed as snapshot or current mortality conditions of the community. Cohort or generation life table. Cohort or generation life table is based on the mortality experience of a birth cohort of individual. Cohort. A cohort is a group of individuals to whom a certain event occurred at the same time period. Cohort or generation life table. Example. A birth cohort is a group of people born at the same time or in the same time interval. A marriage cohort is a group of people married at the same time or in the same time interval. A cohort of contraceptive users is a group of individuals who began using contraceptive at the same time or in the same time interval. Cohort or generation life table. A cohort or generation life table would observe the mortality experience of that particular birth cohort from its beginning till the death of all the cohort members. Cohort or generation table continues. For example, demographers use this table to trace the mortality experience of a cohort or a group of individuals born in 1910 and record this mortality experience of each member until the last one die. Cohort generation life tables continued. In most cases, generation life tables are used to study historic period and cohort life tables are more frequently used to study birth cohort because it is able to make a prediction of any expected changes in mortality rate of population in the future. Complete and abridged life table. According to the length of the age interval in which the basic data are presented, the life tables are categorized as complete and abridged life table. A complete life table information is given for every single year of age from birth until the last applicable age. In abridged life table, information is given only for broad age intervals such as x to x plus 5 years. Single decrement, multiple decrement life table. A life table constructed based on attrition of single factor, that is mortality or marriage, is called single decrement life table. The life table that considered attrition to the size of the group from 2 or more causes is called multiple decrement life table. Example, life table constructed for a birth cohort, decrement by mortality, that is death, of all individuals in that cohort is a single decrement life table. Example, net nuptiality table is a double decrement life table, attrition due to single stage and mortality. Multi-stage life table. Another type of life table is multi-stage life table, which considers more attrition by decrement and increment. Example, economic status of industry or a group of people or a household which increases and decreases over a period of time with gain or loss, price, demand, etc. Now I will be describing about the functions of the life table that is given in terms of the notations. Column number 1, notation x to x plus n. This defines age interval or period of life between two exact ages started in years. Now, column number 2, it is NQX, proportion of persons alive at the beginning of the age interval who die during the age interval. Column number 3, notation small lx. The definition is that of the starting number of newborn in the life table called the radix of the life table, usually set at 100,000, the number of living at the beginning of the age interval or the number surviving to the beginning of the age interval. Now, column number 4, it is notation as NDX, the number of persons in the cohort who die in the age interval x plus n. Column number 5, N capital X, LX, number of years of life lived by the cohort within the indicated age intervals x plus n or person years of life in the age interval. Column number 6, capital TX, total person years of life contributed by the cohort after attaining the age x. Column number 7, it is E0X, average number of years of life remaining for a person alive at the beginning of the age interval x. Assumptions involved in construction of life table. A cohort is closed for migration in and out, hence the changes in the life table population are due to death only. Next assumption is that people die at each age group according to fixed schedule and do not change. And another assumption is that the cohort originates from some standard number of births, namely either 1000, 10,000 or 100,000. The standard number of births is called radix of the life table. Another assumption is that at each age of death are evenly distributed between one birthday to next, except 0, 1, that is the initial age, and last age, that is 60 plus, 80 plus, etc. The cohort normally contains number of only one sex, that may be male or female. However, combined for both, life tables can be constructed. age-specific death rates in life table population is same as age-specific death rates of the actual population during the period. Mortality rates at each age in life table refers to hypothetical cohort. Relationship among the columns. The column number 1, age x to x plus n. The first column of life table relates to age represented by x. Age here means exact age. In life table, it is expressed as x to x plus n, where n is the age interval. Relationship among the columns. Column number 2, nqx is the probability of dying of a person between the age groups x to x plus n, where when the age interval is 1 year, it is denoted as qx. In a life table, this is a crucial column. The value of this column are obtained from the age-specific death rates of population. Column number 3, npx, is the probability of survival of a person between the ages x to x plus n. A person will either survive or die. Hence, npx is equal to 1 minus nqx. Since npx is not required in the generation of other columns, it is generally not included in most of the life tables. Column number 4, small lx, is the number of persons surviving at the beginning of the age x. This column starts from L0, small L0, the size of the birth cohort, and undergoes decline through deaths or each subsequent age of life. The value of small lx is obtained by subtracting the number of deaths in the previous age group from its corresponding small lx, that is, small lx plus n equals to small lx minus n dx. Column number 5, n dx, is the number of deaths in the age group x to x plus n. It is obtained in the following manner: n dx is equal to small lx multiplied by nqx. Column number 6, n capital Lx, is the person year lived by small lx person in the age group x to x plus n. This column is equivalent to the population, and hence it is called the life table population. In this, it is assumed that deaths are evenly distributed throughout the interval between x and x plus 1 except first year of life. Hence, capital Lx value are estimated as the averaging the number of survivors at the beginning of the age interval small lx and at the end of the interval small lx plus 1. It is also given estimated as capital Lx is equal to small lx plus small lx plus 1 divided by 2. For the first year of life, it is estimated for current life table as L0 equals to 0.3 L0 plus 0.71 L1. L1, capital L1 equals to 0.4 L1 plus 0.6 L2. Column number 7, capital Tx, is the total number of years lived by the cohort after exact age x and is obtained by cumulating the n capital X column upward from the last row. Column number 8, Ex, is the end product of the life table. It is the average number of years a person aged x years in the expected to live, that is the Ex equals to Tx divided by small lx. Life expectancy at birth is thus denoted by E00. It is a summary measure of mortality condition in a population as a whole except for the early age group in a life table. trends to decline with the increasing age. Relationship among the life table column. As we discussed earlier, the life table will have 8 columns. Among that, column number 2 will have a less importance than 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and number 1. The first column is age, capital M X, NQX, small lx, NDX, capital N, capital LX, TX and E0X. Converting XM values into NQX is an important issue, more so in the initial age 0 to 1, as the mortality conditions vary initially in days of up to 3 months of life, later changes every quarterly up to 1 year of life. Hence, assuming linear decline of mortality is not applicable in the age group 0 to 1 year of life. Different methods of life table suggested apart from conventional method for correction of the 0 to 1 years of life, that is Reed-Murrell's method, Greville's method, Cheung method have been suggested. The NQX column has a probabilistic interpretation. NQX is the probability that a person of age X will die in the age group X and X plus N. That is, NQX equals to NDX divided by small lx. Here it refers to in the table column number 3 equals to column number 5 divided by column number 4. The small lx column also has a probabilistic interpretation. That is, small lx divided by small l naught is the proportion of newborn surviving to that age, that is given in the column number 4 divided by 100,000 radix. There are simple relationship between the NDX column and the small lx and the NQX column in the life table. NDX is equal to small lx multiplied by NQX. Because everybody eventually die, the sum of the number of deaths in all age intervals will be equal to the radix of the life table, that is summation x ranging between 0 to infinity n dx equals to small l naught. Because everybody who survive to the age x will eventually die, the sum of deaths from that age to the end of the life table will be equal to the number of surviving to that age, that is h equals to x summation ndh equals to small lx. Number dying before age x equals to h equals to 0 to summation of x minus n, ndh equals to small l naught minus lx, small lx. The proportion, that is probability that a newborn will die before reaching age x, is calculated as small l naught minus small lx divided by small lx equals to 1 minus small lx divided by small l naught. The average number of years lived in the age group x to x plus 1 by those who die is capital Lx equals to small lx plus 1 plus half of dx equals to small lx plus 1 plus half of multiplication of small lx minus lx plus 1, that is equals to small lx plus lx plus 1 divided by 2. For the last age interval, capital L85 plus equals to small L85 divided by M85 plus equals to D85 plus divided by M85 plus. Life table birth rate LTBR, it is notated, equals to life table death rate LTDR equals to 1 by E0 naught. Given in the next is the abridged life table. Fill the yellow marked cell with proper relation between the life table column. On the basis of earlier lecture, you have to fill the given gaps in the life table constructed. Here if you see that yellow marks are given in the NQX column and as well as the NDX, that is the last column, and capital NLX column and TX column and EX column. From this you can get the formulas which are given in the lecture notes earlier and you can fill it up accordingly the equations given. Given in the next is a abridged life table. Fill the yellow marked cell with proper relationship between the life table columns. If you see that age interval is given 0 to 1, 1 to 4, 5 to 9 and then it goes up to 5 years interval up to 85 plus. This you have to remember while constructing the life table. Then there is a blanks are available in the NQX, capital NLX and as well as TX and E0X. You have to fill the gaps which are available by using the columns preceding and succeeding according to the formulas given in the earlier lecture. That will help you in filling it up. Thank you very much.